Welcome back to another Worthless Mutts. I apologize for the delay on coming back with part two, just due to having a minor little cold, mind you. It was a cold, and I just had to take a couple days off to just rejuvenate. But nevertheless, the light will continue to shine on these worthless mutts, on this dog culture, on the media, and this dog industry, which will hide information, promote and support information regarding these dogs, not just the dogs, but dog owners themselves. Again, dog culture is nothing but a cult. And my theory is it's being used to dumb down a lot of people, and people haven't been able to see it though, because they're so ignorant. They're ignorant, and all they want to know, and all they want to do is have these worthless mutts to grope them, pick up their shit, and that's all that they really care about at the end of the day. They don't care. Again, these dog lovers, again, they don't care about people. They don't care about this world. Dog lovers lack humility. They do. They seriously do. And I was at the park just a while ago, and two occasions. This is a park, and there's a splash pad made particularly for the children. So the splash pad was made for the children, mind. And on two occasions, two dog lovers, mutt lovers, had the audacity to bring their worthless mutt into the splash pad area. Again, this is a splash pad made and created for children. There are parents around also, but the parents were on the sideline doing what they do, sitting on the side, not intervening in the splash pad area. But these dog lovers had to bring their worthless mutt into the splash pad. And one occasion, this dog lover brought his dog and literally sat him there. I can't. It's hard to explain, but he sat him inside the splash pad. And this lady, thanks to her, big clap to her, was like, I didn't actually hear what was going on, but I guess I could assume that he was telling this person that the dog shouldn't be allowed in here. And the dog lover was like, no, it's okay, just getting a drink. No, it's okay, just getting a drink. But again, this dog wasn't getting a drink. The dog was laying inside the splash pad like puddle. The dog was laying in the splash pad, and it wasn't getting a drink at all. Unless this dog drinks from its private areas or his asshole, this dog was not getting a drink from what I saw. Dog owner, by leash, brought this worthless mutt to the splash pad area and allowed the dog to lay in the splash pad puddle. And one of the parents, thanks to her, spoke up and basically said that this is for children, it's not for dogs. And a few other parents as well, I overheard them. They were saying the same thing. This is not meant. The splash pad was not meant for dogs. So here you have it again. These dog lovers think they're entitled. They think they're entitled because they have a worthless mutt. I've never heard of, children using a dog park for their own gain. I've never heard of another individual using the dog park for something other than dogs. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of someone going into a dog park and setting up soccer posts to have soccer in a dog park. I've never heard of that. But when something that is involved has nothing to do with dogs, these dog lovers will intervene. They think they're entitled, and they will place their dog where they're not even allowed to be. They do this because, again, dog lovers, they lack humility. They don't care. Anyway, we're going to get into this. Hopefully I can do this in one last video. I don't want to go to part 3. So, nevertheless, we're going to the vet. We're going to continue on talking about things about the vet, about the health of dogs, etc., etc. Maybe there's some more stories to share. We're going to get into it. But first, the worthless dog product of the day is the dog treadmill. So now these worthless mutts can be placed on a treadmill so they can run or whatever they do. So this is where we are, where people are making these for dogs. They're making treadmills for dogs. I can understand a hamster and its hamster wheel or ball, but they are, making these things for dogs. Why? I don't know. I don't get it. And these things always have to have their mouth open, whether they're eating, whether they're sitting, sleeping, whatever the case may be, and it is disgusting. The worthless dog of the day is this droopy. Look how ugly this thing. It's like its skin is just falling apart off his face. Like you can't look at this and say this dog is healthy, man. Like this is hilarious. It's hilarious in a disgusting way, having this thing with his face falling off. I'm guessing I'm guessing that this is like a bulldog. Nevertheless, if it isn't or it isn't, it is still a worthless mutt. Again, here you have another ugly, deformed face. I don't know how anyone could lie to themselves and say that this is beautiful, this is cute. I'm looking at this, I'm looking like, dude, what's wrong with your face? Like, are you a pan face? Did you get hit with a hot pan or something? Like, why is your face so deformed? Never, real animals don't look like this. Real animals don't look deformed like this, or like this. Like, what is this? Or like this. And people will breed these and make more of these things just so they can suffer in their ugliness. All right, let's move on from that. All right. So first thing up is Seattle dog owner claims pet died on Hawaiian Airlines flight. Unclear how or why. So, a Seattle dog owner claims his 2-year-old Pitbull died while flying on Hawaiian Airlines, but he still has no idea how or why. Was flying his Pitbull Luis from Hawaii to Seattle. Carpio said Louis was about to become an emotional support animal for his patients. So they are now have been using for a while, pit bulls as emotional support animals or workers or whatever. The pit bull, which is responsible for over 72%, maybe 80% of fatalities or of bites, of accidents, of killings, are now being used as emotional support animals. And again, no one needs a emotional support animal. I don't care who you are or where you're from. No one needs an emotional support animal. If you need one, then you are probably an idiot. So, yeah, so it's just about a worthless dog lover and his dog dying on a flight. And apparently, this guy is using a pit bull as emotional support animal. And And apparently sold for 750,000. A pit bull. You know, they're selling and buying pit bulls for this amount of money. Man, this dog culture is mad. So this works. Again, everything was fine. But look at this. And how again, these experts say don't go into the face or the area of dogs like this, but yet they do it over and over again. I'm not sure what's going on. Again, everything was fine before I started recording, and now it's starting to lag again. Not sure why. Maybe it has to do with the software that I'm using. Because everything was fine before. Again, they say don't do that. Look at this nasty thing. Look at this. Look at this thing. Oh my god, and people want these things. Look at this. It looks so scary and disgusting. What is she doing? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I gotta do that again. Oh my god. They're paying for that. Oh my god. Oh, good gosh. Oh my god. This is disgusting. Oh my, look at this stupidness. Oh, I don't want to see that. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I hope I did not disgust you. Oh man, this is disgusting. This is what dog culture accepts. People are willing to get dogs and be paid to wipe or stick their hands up another dog's ass. Oh man, oh man. All right. So since we're at the vet, 50 secrets your veterinarian won't tell you. The dogs that scare me the most are the little chihuahuas. You think it would be a pit bull, and again, people always say chihuahuas are more dangerous than pit bulls. That's what they're saying. People are saying that chihuahuas are more dangerous than pit bulls. And they also add people always ask, how do you handle pit bulls and Rottweilers and big German shepherds? The truth is, the dogs that scare me the most are little chihuahuas. They're much more likely to bite. And again, it doesn't matter the breed or the size. All dogs bite. All dogs bite. Some may bite more, but at the end of the day, all dogs bite. And at the end of the day, the pit bull kills the most people out of a chihuahua. I never heard of a chihuahua mauling someone to death. I'm not defending chihuahuas, but I'm just saying the fact that I've never heard of a chihuahua mauling someone to death like the pit bull does. If you're aggressive to the staff, you will be treated differently. No shit, but these dog lovers, again, we know these dog lovers are very rude and entitled people, and they're going to be rude to anyone and everyone. If you're not a dog or if you're not their dog, they're going to treat you like crap, because dog lovers, they lack humility. Looking for a way to say thank you. Another reason is the reason your pet is fat is because you are too. This is true. We're going to talk about dogs, but if you're, again, a lot of fat, I'm going to say it, don't like it, you can walk away. A lot of fat dog lovers are usually, their dog is usually fat because they're also fat. And most dog lovers, or most pit bull lovers that you see, are usually the fat and gross looking kinds of people. Man, it's these people who love dogs. We think they're probably like they're great. They think that they're the greatest people ever, but yet they don't know how to keep their body well. They don't know how to eat right. They look fat. They're slobbish. They're rude. Again, dog lovers are disgusting people. We're a vet hospital, not a dog hotel. Shouldn't it be obvious? Again, dog lovers, again, they think they're entitled. Okay, they think that their dog is entitled. Because dog lovers, they don't think, they just do. They just do things out of impulse. We know when you're twisting the facts. Again, dog lovers, they love to lie. Dog lovers, they enjoy lying. It's what dog lovers do. They lie about attacks, lie about what their dog did or what their dog didn't do, all to protect their dog. And at the end of the day, all to protect their own disgusting behavior. Because again, dog lovers, they have no humility and they lack self respect for themselves and they don't care about other people whatsoever. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna go through all of them. How about this one? I know she shouldn't, or the dog shouldn't have it, but again, these dog lovers, they treat their dogs as if they're people, giving them real human food. And again, this is what they do. This is what dog lovers do. They treat their dogs as if they're human. If they're eating cake, they think their dog has to eat cake. If they're eating chocolate, they think their dog has to eat chocolate. Because dog lovers, they just think they're entitled. They just treat their dogs as if they're higher than thee, And this dog culture again, it is corrupted with a lot of nonsense. Okay, look at this. Again, the vet is filled with dog lovers. I'm going to say 98% of vets are probably dog lovers. And they'll do things for free just because they are dog lovers. Oh, that's it. If you're interested in reading more, the website is called rd.com. You can also type 50 things your vet won't tell you. Moving on to the next. All right, I think I did this last day, on Tuesday. Yeah, it's just about a dog lover explaining how a dog was so aggressive at a vet, and they had to do these, repercussions to keep themselves safe and the dog safe and bada yada yada. But again, they prance around the bush, they play stupid, and they ignore the fact that dogs are just worthless. That dogs are they're dangerous. But again, I know vets know that the only way to get to make money is to have dogs, and without dogs, you wouldn't make a good living without dogs because dogs are the most sick, they're the most hurt, and that's the only way. Again, as a vet, that you can make a good living. There's also other ways to go, but again, it's tough out there. It really is tough out there. But if you want to be a vet, you gotta hope and pray a lot of stupid people get dogs so you can make a good living. Because as they're spending money on their dog, you're making money off their dog. That makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, I went to this last on Tuesday. These things I went. Okay. Sorry for the delay again. Totally sick, and I lost my momentum a little bit. Trying to bring that back up. So the title is Unhealthiest Dog Breeds. So we have this wrinkle face, Sharpei. Apparently has hip problems. I'm not gonna pronounce these words, but it has at least one, two, three, four, five, maybe six common disorders, health issues. And the Rottweiler has a lot of health problems that include These things listed here have this. This is a pit bull. Like again, like these. Some of these dogs look like pit bulls. Again, um, my dog was saying something regarding some dogs. How these dog lovers or pit bull lovers will say this is not a pit bull, but this guy is a pit bull, or whatever the case may be. They'll make up other names for the dog, but at the end of the day, they all look the same. They all have the same characteristics. And you're telling me that this does not have some type of pit bull DNA in it? I guarantee you that this and even this has some pit bull DNA in it. They have similar features. They just have like a wrinkly just have melting faces. That's the only difference. So we have the Napoleon Mastiff, who also has health issues. The English Mastiff, who has various health issues as well. What is this? We have like a worthless fur bunny mutt. Irish Wolfhound, the Great Dane. The ADHD dog, the Boxer. I'm pretty sure they inhabit a lot of diseases. You have the French Bulldog. I think some dogs probably have DNA from other animals. Again, like looking at this, it looks like a rabbit. It looks like a deformed rabbit. No offense to rabbits. I have some in my backyard. We mind our own business. And we're cool. But this looks like a rabbit. This looks like it has some DNA of a rabbit. It's hideous. We have the French Bulldog. We have the Doggo Argentino. And how is this not a pit bull? How is this not a pit bull? I would even consider this a part of the pit bull family as well. Like some of these look like pit bulls or terriers or whatever you want to call them. We got this midget pincher. Another. What's the difference? Again, a lot of these dogs look the same, but they have different names. Like, what's the difference between this and this? I know there's some characteristics that are different, but they look the same, man. Probably behave the same. English Bull, oh man, this is okay. Honestly, this is the ugliest dog ever. This picture's not giving it justice, but the English Bull Terrier is the ugliest dog on the face of the earth. This dog scares me. It scares me, man. The Bull Mastiff, again, another pit bull lookalike, so ugly. This is the worthless one of the day, the English Bulldog. It's like the pan face. I call them pan faces. Got this Bernese Mountain Dog. And yeah, and they go purebred versus mutts. Again, I consider if you're a dog, a domesticated dog, then you're a mutt. If you're a mutt, that means you're worthless. If you're a purebred dog, then to me, you're still a mutt. You're still a worthless mutt. If it looks like a pit bull, then it probably is a pit bull. I don't care about these names, again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. End of the day, they're worthless dogs, and they can do a lot of harm to people, and especially to children. And again, you can't tell me that this does not have some rabbit DNA in it. Look at it. Man. Alright, so we're gonna move on. I think there's more. So again, another 25 dog breeds with the most health issues. Maybe there are different dogs that have not been mentioned. I hate when they don't use pictures, man. Pictures make going through the list a lot easier. A lot more, I guess, fun and interesting. But again, some that you've already seen before. We have the Doodle, the Toy Poodle. We have the Great Dane again, the Terrier. A lot of dogs with health issues, but they will continue to breed these things over and over just so these dogs can suffer, just so these worthless dog owners can feel good. So tell me, tell me. I think if anyone is actually is actually, I may get criticized for this, but if anyone who's actually a dog lover, it's probably me, because I want these dogs put down because they're suffering way too much. But these dog lovers, quote unquote, dog lovers, will continue to breed these worthless mutts just so they can suffer in their worthless pain. So technically, I'm the real dog lover because I want to see these dogs put down and put out of their misery. Real dog lovers wouldn't allow these things to suffer. If anything, those dog lovers are just slave owners. They love to boss people around. And you require attention, and the only place they can get certain attention is from these worthless mutts. Whether they're sick or well or whatever the case may be, dog lovers get high and excited because these things will give them attention. And again, I'm not a real dog lover. I'm just saying figuratively that, again, you know, if someone is suffering from health issues and they know they're not going to get better. Honestly, I think it's best to sometimes just pull the plug and let them leave this realm. But to allow them to live and suffer, man, it's horrible. It's not good. It's not good at all. All right. Here we are, the pet ownership cost guide for 2021. I was interested again to know how much it is to own these worthless mutts. So I know it says pet, but for the sake of argument, we're going to consider it as dog. Like dogs only. I thought I had highlighted this. The lifetime cost of a pet. You're spending, say you're spending only $240 per year for food. I think that's a lie. Okay, so based on this, you're gonna be spending over $680 a year for dog food. Then there are medical costs that you gotta look about, such as checkups, vaccines, etc. Again, we just spoke about all these unhealthy dogs, and if they need something done or fixed, you go to the vet. They can charge a lot. And again, this article isn't doing justice. I know it's a lot more than 50 to 400, because we're just on GoFundMe. We're on GoFundMe, and these people are asking for over $15,000 to help a dog. But these people are saying 400. They add for grooming costs could be $50 a month. Do dogs even care about grooming? Dogs are filthy. Food costs, again, we went over this, over $640 to maybe $240 a year. $40 a year, yeah. And you gotta buy equipment costs such as toys, the fence, etc., which could cost over $1,000 on average, maybe in a year, maybe once in a while, and once every 2 years. Then if your dog is really stupid and you're unable to train the stupid out of it, you gotta hire a trainer, and trainers can cost up to thousands of dollars. And if I was a dog trainer, honestly, since I'm trying to make money off these worthless mutts and these dog lovers, I would probably do like maybe 60% of a good job, because you want these people to feel good, but at the same time keep going back and bringing their dog back to you so they can keep paying. again, I'm not one to be crooked, but when it comes to dogs and these dumb dog owners, sometimes you gotta treat dumb dog owners dumb. So if I'm a dog trainer, I'm gonna do a 60% of a good job, just so you can keep bringing your dog. Because I want that dog to behave good for maybe 2 days, so you can bring it back. Good for maybe 2 months, and you can bring it back, so you can keep paying me. Treat your worthless mutt. Here's a list of costs. So adoption, 500. We're gonna go with a lifetime. So for a dog for a lifetime, over $2,000 for veterinarian care. Again, this doesn't include surgeries or other things. It's probably just checkups. Vaccination can cost over 1,000, or say 2,000. I know. Again, this is probably more than this. This is probably more. Dental care over 7,000. Medication, again, over 7,000. Grooming for a lifetime can cost over $14,000. This is just pure throwaway money. The cost of owning a dog. Again, not giving a specific number, but it's in the thousands, it's in the 10,000s by now. So if you want to buy a dog from the pet store, it can cost over $1,000. You could use that money on your children. You could use that money on your car. You could use that money to fix your house, to buy maybe new furniture, to have maybe a dinner party for your family and friends, but they choose to spend it on a dog. And you get nothing. You get no money back from a dog whatsoever, unless you use them as fighting dogs. You ain't making a dime off of a dog. Cars are different. Some people say you don't make any money off of a car, but then again, you gotta think about it. Maybe there's work. You drive it to work, you make some money, make more money from work, all the other things. So again, you make more money off of a car spending over 50,000 for a dog than you would for a dog. All right, let's go sell the most expensive dog breeds. So the lowest, apparently, give or take, the Irish Wolfhound is 2,000, and one of the most expensive is 9,000. In the previous article, the guy bought or sold his pit bull for over 750,000. Then the least expensive breeds: the Rat Terrier, the American Foxhound, and okay, how come they're not showing the pit bull? Where is like the pit bull or the terrier? I don't see them here. I guarantee that pit bulls are the most cheapest dogs out there. I guarantee it. There's no wonder why everyone has them now. Like so many people have them because they're probably cheap. They're cheap because shelters don't want them. Previous owners don't want them. So that's why they're so cheap. People want to get rid of them. People don't sell things for cheap if they want it, if you have something that's really valuable, you don't sell it for cheap. I mean, excluding these worthless mutts. I'm talking about like a pit bull. I guarantee pit bulls are cheaply sold. Again, it just goes over other costs for other things. So, the cost of having a dog is very expensive. So, a dog with the highest per year medical cost. The lowest is the Basset Hound, and the most expensive medical cost is the Bernese Mountain Dog, which I think, again, I think it's more than this. I think this site is just trying to be nice, you know? Again, no Pitbull. No sign of the Pitbull. Yeah, so a lot of information regarding the cost of these worthless mutts. Cats are pretty much in the low, still expensive in my opinion, nevertheless. Uh, so yeah. All right, half-hour mark. I will probably not get through everything. I may have to do a part 3. We'll see. Pretty sure you guys get the point. Again, the cost of owning a dog in Canada. This is up in the north, wherever that is. So they say the cost for owning a dog per year is between, say, 800 and over 2,000 a year, which I believe it's more than this. I believe it's way more than this. Then they go through the costs again, and the total could come up to over $3,000. $3,000. Cats again are also expensive. Cat. No, sorry, I thought it was a cat. My bad. Cost of owning a dog annually, again, another 2,000. Another 5,000 for additional expenses. Yeah, so again, just throw away money. Just throw away money. You might as well just burn your money. You might as well, or just give it to me. Just give all your money to me, because I'm doing nothing for you, and it's no different from a dog. So you might as well give it to me, so I could put your money to good use. This little article of a deadly bacteria that leaves husky blind in one eye. So yet again, another health issue regarding these worthless mutts. Looking at this dog lover, thinking it's okay. Only because she feeds the dog, that's why the dog is following her. So we got a worthless mutt there. Much. Alright, so I'm going to read this. So they recommend following tips for those who hike with their dog. So listen to this, dog lovers. Avoid letting your pets drink out of standing water, even water in a splash pad. Avoid interacting with urban or wildlife. So please, dog lovers, keep your dog away from wildlife. I know you can't do that, but keep your dog on a leash or get rid of the dog if you cannot. Keep your dog away from wildlife. Bring your own water bottles and travel bowls for your pets. So now, instead of just bring your own water bottle, now you gotta hike with a bowl for your dog. Like, it takes up too much space. Don't let them lick their paws as much when outdoors in rural areas. So how are you gonna prevent that? Like, how are you gonna prevent a dog from licking their paws? You tell them not to do it, then they end up doing it again. Dog walks pretty far away from you, they end up licking their paws. So how do you do that? Why even have these things if you gotta, turn your whole life around, like in a 360, in a 180, in a, I don't know, a huge spiral just to look after a dog? Then get them vaccinated. And again, if dogs are so great and so good for people, why do you have to get them vaccinated? Only reason you have to get them vaccinated means that there's something wrong with them. You have to get vaccinated. That means there's something wrong with you. Wink, wink. All right. Again, we already went over this. So again, it's more information confirming that dogs are expensive. So again, this says 3,000. For other costs over 2,000. So you're looking to spend roughly in a year over 5,000. I know it has to be more than 5,000. I'm guessing it's over at least 10,000 per year to look after a dog. 10,000, even 5,000, 2,000, even $1 is way too much on a dog. Oh, way too much. See if I go through this as fast as I can. All right. So these are just the statistics that I can't say that. Statistics from 1987 to 2011 on the number of people who own a dog or cats. But so for dogs in 2011, over 36% of households owned a dog. And I believe now in 2021, it has gone up because there are more dumb people today in 2021 than there were in 1987. And even in 1987, it was too high. I know we were a bit smarter in 1987, but somehow we still maintained these dog lovers, these dogs. But looking at humanity, like most of humanity, we're just not too smart. And I think the correlation of dogs, says something regarding this humanity's intelligence. Well, this stat says 2011. So I guess they had only 1.6 visits to the vet. Oh, lucky them. 2011, primary reason for not taking dog, cat to veterinarian at any time was 48% were not sick or injured. 29% couldn't afford it, and I wonder why. They didn't need vaccines. The dog was too hard to transport. So again, people put themselves in these silly situations just to own this worthless thing because they can't afford it and they're hard to transport. So I'm gonna move on. So it's a little bit of statistics regarding the dog 2011 time period. Okay, this stuff is annoying. Scott's dog owner is taught after her pet is mauled to death in front of her. So we have another worthless dog lover whose dog was mauled to death by another dog. So this time, once again, it's by the Staffy, aka the not really a pit bull. The Staffy Terrier, which is not really a pit bull, mauled this dog. So part of me, I have to give this Staffy a hand because it's helping terminate these worthless mutts off the face of the world. But at the same time, these things show that they are very dangerous to live in society, to live in our world. So when a woman driving past asked if she knew the owner of this Stafford Terrier Bull Terrier, which had jumped into her car. So apparently, dog jumped into the car to maul the dog. So okay, so I was wrong. So however, the dog owner aggressively threw open the car door. Then the Staffy jumped out and attacked the worthless mutt. Why call it Little Chico? Like, come on. Attack the worthless mutt. Call it what it is, the worthless mutt. The staffy jumped out and attacked the worthless mutt. So this dog lover showed no intelligence, and he was entitled, or she was entitled, opened the car door open, and this dog mauled this other dog. This same behavior occurs to people as well. Open the door for the delivery person, the dog goes out and attacks the delivery person. You open the door for whoever, the police officer who came to just visit or whatever the case may be. The dog goes and attacks the police officer. The police officer shoots the dog. Again, these dog lovers are just they don't get it. They don't know how to take care of their own dog. I the air show. Again, I guarantee that I would be a better dog trainer than 99% of these dog lovers. Because I wouldn't allow this to happen. These dogs would be chained up by a post, and they would, not attack anyone. They would be chained up by a post with maybe multiple chains, keep them in a cage, keep them in a basement with an extra door locks, metal with a metal door, to make sure that these dogs do not attack anyone. But I'm playing. I'm playing. Reality is that dog, would get put down by Stormbreaker. There you have it, another dog attack by a worthless dog. All right. I'm going to try to go to 115. I know I'm not going to finish everything. So this article says, Pet Vet reveals the craziest things pet owners have done, and it's hard to believe they have actually happened. Again, it's not. Again, when it involves dog lovers, they're going to do the most stupidest things ever. Because dog lovers, they don't think. They don't think whatsoever. Maybe they do a little bit, but their way of thinking, it doesn't work. It's not helpful for anyone, and it's not helpful for themselves. These dog lovers think, or they play, or they behave like their dog and them are entitled. This is why dog lovers, they lack humility. They don't want humility. Dog lovers want to continue to be gross and disgusting pieces of crap. They're rude to people. They're rude to the vet. How do you be? Why would you want to be rude to the vet? You're the one taking in a dog that is sick or whatever reason, and you want this vet to look after your dog the best way possible. Why would you be rude or act stupid to the vet? I don't know. So anyways, so one of the craziest things vets have seen are foreign body removal, a magic trick. So basically, when dogs will eat anything. Sometimes they will eat rocks or metals or pins, and they have to take their dog to the vet to remove such item. I have no word, no comment. The neighbor, this one is kind of sad and weird. One of our clients is losing their mind a little bit. They have a small dog. Well, she brings their dog in all the time because the owner is convinced that her neighbor, daddy figures with no face, are buzzing, I don't know word, around with her. I'm done. Oh man. So here it is. Food market dog. These titles are terrible. Food market dog. The dog that bit his owner's face. Good job. Again, if you're the dog owner, I'll say 21 years and older, and you get a dog or own a dog and the dog bites your face off, You deserved it. You deserve worse, but you deserve to get bit in the face. You deserve it. Last thing. Person said the shelter I volunteered at did this, and the dogs were great pets after some training. So again, you have to train the dog to be great. Again, if you don't train the dog by using food, then the dog is going to continue to behave stupid. That's the adoption center's fault for not training the dog and adopting it out. So now, again, it's these animal shelters' fault for not training these dogs. Again, these dog shelters, their job is to sell worthless mutts to people. Their job isn't really to train the dog. Their job is to make money off of stupid dog lovers. This is what they do. Again, this is what they do. Again, this dog industry is a big scam. It's a big scam. Again, and I'm not surprised. Again, I'm not defending these shelters. But I'm looking at it, I'm looking at this dog industry, dog culture, the vet, as just a business. It's a big business. And they need stupid people to have dogs. And if you're stupid enough to have a dog and to go out and pay thousands of dollars for a dog, then these scammers, this dog industry, is going to use you and abuse you, which they have been for, I'm going to guess, hundreds of years. And you deserve it. You deserve it because you're not smart enough to think for yourself, to realize that this whole dog industry is just a con game. It is a big, fat con game. All right, moving on. Let's see what we have next. So again, another dog attack to another dog. Another dog mauled to death another dog in front of a girl. Oh, come on. Come on. Anyway, so on Tuesday, July 27th, a mixed breed was viciously attacked by a bull terrier type animal. Again, they love to protect these things, you know. Just call it what it is. It's a pit bull. It's a pit bull. They always want to save face. The 14-year-old girl who was walking at the time was left in severe shock following the incident. Her family said she was still suffering from panic attacks and breathing difficulty. Again, if we didn't have dogs, no pit bulls, none of this stupidness, then no one would be attacked. Get rid of the dog, and then we all would be living in peace somewhat. After we get rid of the dog, then we can worry about the next thing. So, anyways, so this article is: suspect tries to drown police dog in Medina County Creek. So apparently a suspect was let's see there.
Like an officer is doing tonight.
Medina County deputies say the man you see on the run and in Chippewa Creek is Shane McLeod, and the dog going after him is Black, a German Shepherd canine with the department. The disturbing drone video shows the suspect grab the dog and hold him underwater for several seconds.
Basically trying to, harm the canine or even, kill the canine.
After Black.
Okay. Again, we've seen. I Hate Dogs went over this, where police dogs had attacked innocent people or people who were baying or whatever for no reason. And then these people, again, once the tables are turned, they feel so bad and sad for the dog. But where is that feeling bad and sad for the people that were abused by these dogs? By these police dog. They're nowhere to be found. But as soon as the table is turned one time, people are feeling bad for the dog. What about the person? I don't. Again, criminal or no criminal, criminal or not a criminal, whatever the case may be, that person does not deserve, depending on what it is, does not deserve to be attacked by a dog for no reason. I Hate Dogs showed a video of a guy that was apprehended by maybe four Bigelow police officers, and then there was a fifth one holding the dog. And even though the guy was being apprehended by the four police officers, that guy still decided that the dog needed to attack the guy. The dog attacked for a few minutes. The suspect was in agony. And after, once the dog let go, the police officer was like, "Good job." The police officer was like, "Good job" to the dog. But how come, again, now the tables are turned. Why isn't this suspect getting a good job from the media? Why aren't the police telling this guy he did a good job? But if they're not going to say it, I am. I'm going to give this guy a
Black is let go. He seems disoriented, walking towards the bank. The video has outraged deputies who consider the incident an attack on an officer.
So we definitely think he is part of the department.
Again, this dog culture is full of crap. It's full of crap, man. Now, these dogs are considered police officers. These dogs are now considered police officers. They're not. They're weapons. These dogs are weapons. They're slaves. They're props. Used to harm others and used to excite these police officers. They probably get off to these dogs attacking. I guarantee that they do. Now that the tables are turned, they're so sad for the worthless. I'm not. That dog should have drowned. I said it.
Which he is, and he's just like any other officer.
The chase of the suspect started Friday morning after a 911 call reported a burglary at a trailer home in Guilford Township.
I caught him in my house. I haven't been home. He was in my house.
The sheriff's department responded and activated a $30,000 drone donated by a private citizen. It has 2 cameras, including one that's infrared. A drone operator tracked the suspect into a wooded area, but Captain Kevin Ross says McLeod didn't cooperate.
He wasn't taking his hands out of his pockets, wasn't showing his hands. We weren't sure if he had a gun.
The chase, which ended up lasting about an hour, continued into the creek and Bleck was deployed. After the dog was pushed underwater, deputies came to his rescue.
By that time, we had officers jumping in. Once the dog went under, we had 3 or 4 officers that had jumped in the creek to save the dog.
And McLeod was arrested on multiple charges, including burglary, fleeing and eluding, and assault for the attack on Bleck.
And when the dog is swimming, you don't have that power. You don't have that engagement that you would normally on.
Okay, now shut up. Again, I understand. I'm not gonna play ignorant. You know, I may contradict myself, but if you're gonna invade someone's house, then you deserve to get shot. For the sake of argument, this being a dog channel, this dog deserved to be drowned. Because again, I don't like dogs. Police officers abuse these dogs. There are countless videos of these police officers abusing these dogs to attack people. Even when the person stops and obeys, they will still send that dog to attack that person. These dogs, again, I said in the two videos ago, where they allowed their dog to attack a pregnant lady. They allowed their dog to attack a pregnant lady for over 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes, and that's too much. 1 second, way too much. So that dog should have drowned, and if that lady had a gun, that house intruder should have been shot. But nevertheless, good job trying to drown that worthless mutt. I said it. Another dog attack. Usually I don't do dog on dog attacks, but another dog has been killed by an unleashed dog. So again, let's do the rundown. Cats are not safe around dogs. Children aren't safe around dogs. Dogs will attack their owners. Dogs will attack the owner's children. Dogs will attack children. Dogs will attack other strangers in the community. Dogs will vandalize property. Dogs will attack wildlife. Dogs will vandalize the home property. The list goes on. So again, not even dogs are safe from dogs. Not even the dog owner themselves are safe from dogs. But yet, 2021, these dogs are put on a throne. They are worshipped despite the endless cycle of blood that is spilled. And again, I'm not defending any dog. I think what this dog did was good. It eliminated one piece of the puzzle, which is good. But that dog is now the problem now. And this cycle is only going to continue if we don't get rid of these dogs. Pitbull or no pitbull. If we got to start somewhere, start with the pitbull, get rid of the pitbull, get rid of the Rottweiler, get rid of the German Shepherd, the police dogs. Just goes down that line until we get to maybe even the hot dog or whatever kind of dog, the Chihuahua. Get rid of all these dogs. Then we will know what peace is. I have 15 more minutes. I may not get to the end of everything I wanted to share. But I think we all know that we all get the point. We all get the point. Alright. The question is, do dangerous dog breeds exist? Let's see what they say. The American Animal Hospital Association states in an article on the website entitled, "Are certain breeds of dogs more aggressive than others?" that the above-cited study did not prove that certain breeds of dogs are more dangerous than others, but simply proved what veterinarians have believed for years. So this nuttery organization, the dog industry, is saying that there is no dog more dangerous than others. Let me ask you a question. I already asked this earlier, but I'm going to ask this again. When have you ever seen a Chihuahua maul and kill a golden retriever? When have you seen one of those snowball dogs maul and kill a child? When have you seen a pit bull maul and, not seen, but you know what I mean? When have you seen a pit bull maul and kill another person? I've seen many times where the pit bull has mauled a person. I've just went through maybe 3 articles already of the pit bull mauling other dogs. And they're going to say that the Chihuahua is equal to the pit bull. That's what they're saying. They're saying the Chihuahua is equal to the pit bull. But in the other veterinarian article, it stated that they were more scared of the Chihuahua than any other dog. Again, these organizations are ran by the hidden hand. You know what the hidden hand is? Or who they are? Then you know what I'm talking about. These organizations are ran by the hidden hand. They're ran by people that probably run this world, the media, and etc. And they're going to continue to state things like this just so people can continue to purchase dogs. This is one of the biggest con games. I know 2020, 2021 issue, but dog culture is one of the longest, one of the most biggest con games that continues to run rapid on this planet. And again, they give these stupid, boring suggestions, and none of this has prevented dog attacks. This doesn't prevent anything. Because again, a lot of people do this, but there's still dog attacks. A lot of people follow these orders, but there's still dog attacks. Not just to other people, but to the owner. Supervise your dog, but what if your dog attacks the supervisor? Get rid of these dogs. That is the solution. Get rid of these dogs. Alright, and this article says, man takes dog from his mother and has it killed. Let's give this guy a big round of applause for doing the right thing. I don't care. I hate dogs. We don't need dogs. But this person did the right thing. This just happened just recently, apparently. Again, let's give this guy another big round of applause for doing the right thing by putting down this worthless. So, an Edgar Townman went to his mother's farm and took 2 dogs licensed to him that had been living there and euthanized at least one of them. According to police, Edgar's animal control officer, the dogs were Fergus, a yellow lab, and Lola, a Bernese mountain dog mix. Fergus was euthanized on Friday, July 30th at Animal Health Care, according to a police report. Police didn't know that on Friday, however, they were searching for Fergus because he was reported missing by Edgar residents Ellen Harley. Betsy Young said her assistant looking for the dog along with police. He searched all over the place for that worthless mutt. At first, Harley thought the dog was lost, but then determined the worthless mutt, was taken. Harley told police her son Richard Greg Woolery came to her property and took Fergus with the aid of a worker. Harley alleged Worley has threatened to kill Fergus in the past, according to a report. Her also alleged her son was angry, and there may have been other contributing factors. She also alleged at the time the dog was in danger because Greg was upset about some family matters. So again, family issues going on, but nevertheless, this guy put down a dog and he did the right thing. Again, I'm not gonna ignore, not gonna play ignorant to the family trouble or house trouble, but one dog down is like gold to the world, if that makes any sense. So again, are some dog breeds actually more aggressive than others? First and foremost, it's important to understand that all dogs have the potential to bite. No shit, everyone should know this. And again, for dog lovers who say my dog doesn't bite, that is bullshit. If your dog doesn't bite, I ask you this: how does it eat? You always say your dog doesn't bite, so how does your dog eat if it doesn't bite? Does it just swallow? Does it drink from a straw? You know, you can't just say your dog doesn't bite. Telling me that this dog has chew toys, and your dog doesn't bite? Get out of here. It makes no difference which breed the dog is or whether it is a big or a small dog. Even dogs that are normally very friendly can be prone to biting people under certain circumstances, such as their feelings threatened, sick, can take care of people, okay, etc. So again, this person is on the right page a little bit. He admits that all dogs can bite, therefore all dogs can be aggressive for various reasons. In 2008. They did a study with 30 different dog breeds. They wait. Oh my god. Oh. They did a study with 30 different dog breeds, and they all behaved in various situations. The study found that the Chihuahuas and this worthless mutt were the most aggressive towards both humans and other dogs. But given their smaller size, they also had a tendency to cause less severe injuries. Uh-oh. The not pit bull terriers, that's what dog lovers do, it's not a pit bull. So the not pit bull terriers, on the other hand, were found to be one of the most aggressive towards other dogs, but not significantly more aggressive than other breeds towards their owners or strangers. So there you have it. And they're basically saying that Chihuahua was seen as more aggressive than the pit bull. I would disagree, you know. I think, in my opinion, pit bulls are like time bombs. You know, they're fine now. You know, you can have a pit bull and they're probably going to be fine now, fine for a few years, and then boom, they go off and they attack you. But the Chihuahua, they're always going to show some signs of, I guess, aggression. So I think I would rather trust the Chihuahua because the Chihuahua is being honest with you. The Chihuahua is being direct. The Chihuahua is saying, if you touch me, look at me, I'm going to attack you. Pitbull is going to act nice and friendly and sweet, whatever that means, and playful and be a fur baby. But then in 2 years down the road, it just goes off out of nowhere, unexpectedly. You're not prepared. And it ends up mauling off your arm or killing someone. I rather trust the Chihuahua over the pit bull. But the pit bull is like a poser. It's like these dog lovers who pretend to be something that they're not. They're posers. They're fake. You know? It's only in that one day, that last second, they decide to go off. And then the dog owner is going to say, my dog never did that before. It's how you train it. He's usually sweet. And they say this all the time. After 3 more minutes, I'm going to do 3 more articles. And I'm going to close off. So, another attack. I'll go through this quickly. Another attack by another dog that attacked a man has been put down. This just occurred just in July, I believe. And luckily the dog was also put down as well. In this article, this one was attacked by 2 dogs and wants the owners held accountable. So yet again, the other person, mind their own business, attacked by 2 dogs. Position statement on pit bulls. I'm not going to read all this, but it's just dog nuttery, just of them protecting these worthless mutts. Again, they lie. They're full of shit. They're full of crap. They're full of mental problems. All again just to protect these stupid, worthless mutts. A pit bull out of all. Pit bulls don't deserve protection. These dog lovers are willing to sacrifice their intelligence to protect a dog. Alright, last bit. Alright, okay, last bit. So we're going to close off with going to the vet with this. Top reasons why pets or dogs see veterinarian. And these are the reasons, again, all have to do with health, obviously. All have to do with health issues, of course. Well, obviously. And again, this only proves and confirms, again, that dogs are, sickness prone. This is what they do. They're full of diseases. They're full of health problems. But yet these dog lovers will continue to breed and purchase them and throw away their money all to feed their mental illness. So top 10 animals that frequent the vet. Again, dogs are top of the food chain. Again, want to be a vet? You're gonna make money, a lot of money off of these worthless mutts. Again, these as well, you'll probably make a lot off of horses, cows as well. But again, if you really want to make money, if you really want to keep busy, you gotta look after these dogs. You gotta use these dumb people who go out and get dogs and make money off of them. Unless they don't like them, unless they hate them. Again, this article is about be aware of health risks regarding your dog. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself again, but you already know that dogs possess a lot of health problems that are deadly and lethal towards humans. We have this one, I'm not going to pronounce her name, the worm diseases. This as well, again, rabies, another common one, parrot fever. So again, cats as well, got to look out for them, but this is anti-dog channel. So again, a lot of health problems regarding dogs. Dogs. People, again, they will throw away their money just for a dog. I know I said 115, but I'm going to try to see if I can just do the rest. I'm almost there anyway. Again, this article was just about the health of dogs and diseases about dogs. Again, we went through this again. It's just a lot of repeat, and again, a lot of repeat is good. The best way of learning is to repeat. So again, this only proves again that dogs are injury and health prone and sickness prone. This is about, I think I did this the other day. Dog with short lifespans. Again, all has to do with the metabolic rates. Dogs have, I guess, higher metabolic rates, which is why they don't live long. So basically, dogs are suffering from day one. Dogs suffer from day one, just to excite these dog lovers. You know? Man stabs veterinarian after death of dog. I went through this the other day. So a man took his dog to the vet for surgery. The dog died in surgery. Then this dog lover stabbed the veterinarian and the director. So again, this only shows that these dog lovers have no humility whatsoever. They don't care about people. They're rude and they are very disgusting people. I went through this the other day about how treating your dogs are very expensive. A lot of them range from $1,000 to $4,000. When you go to GoFundMe, people are asking for over $15,000. They're asking for $4,000, $7,000 to treat a dog. But the articles say something different. So again, another dog lover trying to protect the pit bull. The truth about dog bites: don't bully breeds. Okay. They don't want you to bully breeds, but these are the same people that will call these pit bulls bully breed. Does that make sense? You're gonna call a pit bull, whatever, you're gonna call a dog a pit bull a bully breed. Then you're gonna turn around and say, don't bully breeds? Again, dog lovers, pit lovers, they don't make any sense whatsoever. They don't think. They don't think. Recently, dogbite.org has become a common go-to source. Give a thanks clap to them. But the site is heavily biased as it was created by a dog bite. So what do you expect? What do you expect? It's heavily biased? What do you expect? It's called Dog Bite. It's not called Dog Hugs, Dog Kisses. It's called Dog Bite. I'm called the Worthless Mutt because I talk about worthless mutts. Of course I'm going to be biased, you dumbass. Come on, man. People gotta start thinking. Of course, dog lovers are gonna be biased. No shit, man. Gosh, people, man. And they say the truth is dogs, especially dogs younger than 2-year-olds, who are not spayed or nurtured or whatever you call it, are much more likely to exhibit violent behavior than dogs who are fixed. And now they have another excuse wall to stand by. Now they say if your dog's not spayed or neutered, then that's why they're so violent. Not only is spaying and neutering proven effective in preventing aggression in dogs, so they technically do indirectly admit that some dogs are aggressive. They admit it, that some dogs are aggressive. Therefore, to prevent that, you have to spay and neuter them. But they want to talk bullshit about not bullying a breed and not bullying dogs, etc., etc. But so is being an educated caretaker and having family rules around young, unfixed dogs. Family rules. So once again, your family, little 1-month-old, little 6-year-old Charlie, now they can't sneeze, they can't run in the house. You gotta follow certain rules just so this dog doesn't act aggressive. Again, I feel sorry for children that are raised in dog households. I feel sorry for you. I feel for you. You know, my condolence, my respects go to the ones that, you know, we've lost to these dog lovers. Again, I care more about these children than their own family. That's sad. That is sad. Someone like me, called the worthless mutts, cares about these children more than these dog lovers. Man, that's sad. You guys should be embarrassed. I should be embarrassed. Again, they always do. They always have to add, you know, these solutions that does absolutely nothing. And the solution is so simple. If there's a problem, you get rid of it. You solve it. You know, if you are living with an abusive person who goes off randomly, you get rid of him or her. If something is poking you, you get rid of it. If you're sleeping on a bed that is hurting your back, you get rid of the bed. You don't just add things, oh, check this, put a leash on it, do this, don't run in the house. Get rid of these dogs. We're almost done. Last few bits. Again, these people will call these dogs bully breeds. They will. They call these bully breeds, and then they're gonna say, "Don't bully your bully breed." Dog lovers, dog lovers, dog lovers. Man, you're just embarrassing yourself. Man. You're embarrassing yourself. Always doing the stupid crap. So 5 reasons not to get a dog. I went over this last week, the other day. So again, a lot of this stuff is common sense. You get a dog and you basically have to turn your whole world around for this dog. The dog doesn't even have to bat an eye. All the dog has to do is exist and lick your face and eat, and the dog owner will be satisfied. But the dog will still do all this stuff. All this. And people like me, or the dog butcher, shouldn't say anything. People. I went over this last week. Smaller dogs live longer than bigger dogs. Smaller dogs live longer than bigger dogs. We call it the metabolic rates. Those dogs have higher metabolic rates, and they use them up a lot faster. Therefore, they die a lot faster, which is a beautiful thing. I already went through this. Alright, so that's basically it. So we went to the vet this week. Because I was sick, you know, had to struggle to get through this. But nevertheless, we did it. We're finished of going to the vet. Not saying we won't return, but And I hope you learned something about the cost, the health of dogs, types of sicknesses they do, stories from vets or stories from people who go to the vet, etc., etc. Again, I hope you learned something. But the stupidity of this dog culture. Stupidity of this dog culture. You think dog lovers would be you think dog lovers would be some of the nicest people on the face of this earth. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Dog lovers are some of the most rudest people. They're just disgusting people. I'm going to be direct. They're disgusting people. Again, earlier today, a guy brought his worthless money and sat the dog in the splash pad where children were playing. Children were playing in the same area. Not like the children were 10 or were like 20 feet away. They were right in the same area. And this fat Oompa Loompa with his worthless mutt brought his dog over, sat in the puddle of water next to the children, saying his dog was thirsty and wants to eat. And I was watching the whole time. Wants to drink, and I was watching the whole time. The dog did not drink. Again, unless that dog was drinking from his butthole or his private area, that dog did not drink a single thing. That guy just wanted to be extra, wanted to intervene, to shove his worthless money at other people's face. And the area that I live in, again, other than that problem, I've never really had a serious problem with dogs. Again, ever since I started doing these videos, I've heard barking. Most I have seen was barking, and that was basically it. But today, again, I saw an incident, that a mindless dog incident that could be easily avoided. If you didn't have a dog, it wouldn't have happened. Sad. Oh boy, it is very sad that we're living in this dog culture. Anyways, I am going to be back on Tuesday. Gonna continuing to shine the light on these dog lovers, on these worthless mutts, this dog culture, this media, dog industry. All of it go hand in hand with each other. All of them need each other. They all need stupid people. You see that? The dog industry needs stupid people to purchase a dog. The vet needs stupid people to have the dog for them to make money. The other dog places and stores, pet stores, they need people to have dogs in order for them to sell dog accessories. Then we have the worthless dog owners who will pay big money, have this dog, they will feed it, and then think the dog loves them. Think the dog loves them. They act like the dog is their child. Then the media is going to go around and protect these dog lovers. They're going to protect the dog, whether or not it's an attack or not. For who it is, whatever the case may be, the media will protect these dog lovers. Because the media, too, is also full of dog lovers. Same with the police department. I said it. Worldwide. Police department worldwide. They use dogs. Dogs, again, are props. They're used as weapons. They're slaves. They're slaves. And these police officers, who are also dog lovers, will get off when the dog attacks people. these dog lovers get excited when their dog mauls someone to death or someone very, because they enjoy it. These dog police officers, they enjoy it. Don't lie, you enjoy it. I said it. You enjoy it. There are many videos of these police officers after their dog has bitten a suspect or whoever, or innocent bystander. These dog lovers will give their dog a treat or say good boy or good job to the dog. They will compliment the dog. Now, one of these videos, have I seen the police officer punish the dog? Again, once these dogs are loose, the police dogs are loose, they go on the hunt for the suspect. Whether or not he did it or not is irrelevant. They go after the suspect. They'll continue to maul on the suspect. Even when the police officer, the commander, whoever the guy, the dog lover commander is about to let go, the dog doesn't let go. Most times the dog does not let go. That is dog culture. It's a plague. Dog culture is worse than COVID. Because dog culture affects everyone. And not a lot of people are speaking out about it. Dog culture affects everyone, and no one says anything, and we just allow it to happen. COVID has done a lot better because they're doing precautions for COVID. They're keeping people away from work, away from school, giving people the poke of death. Oh man, they're giving people. I shouldn't have said that. It's not the poke of death. They're giving people the medicine that they deserve. So COVID is a lot better. They're handling COVID a lot better than they do with these dogs. After a dog has bitten a child, a baby, they should have, gotten rid of these dogs completely. If not gotten rid of these dogs, they should have added better and more tighter restrictions for these dogs, like intelligence, like household. Is your house clean? How's your behavior? How do you talk to people? They should have checkups. Like they should these dog shelters, whoever should be like social workers, and they should do weekly visits to these homes of these dog lovers, see if things are in order, just to keep these people in order. I don't like it, but since these dog lovers can't take care of their own dogs, prevent them from harming people, then things have to be done. In order to keep safe, we gotta sometimes give up a few of our rights. In order to keep safe, we just have to give up some of our rights. So if you have a dog and you want to keep safe, you should be able to give up some of your rights, some of your privacy, and for your dog to be, or for people to be safe around dogs. If all this makes sense. I'm just rambling. And again, my voice is dry and all that, so I'm gonna end it there. Sorry for the long video. I tried to put it within an hour, but I just wanted to get rid of this video, this topic, and already. Anyways, so I'm gonna end it there. This is the Worthless Mutts, and remember, it is okay to hate these worthless mutts.